Oh man, I've been 20. All of us were 21 before Skip. I mean, you too, long
A
time ago.
long
All
time
of us.
ago. I was.
Try to stay out of trouble. I mean, look, you did things in high school. I'm sure you got away with. Ohio State, no doubt, they covered up things there.
He didn't say no doubt.
You know the deal. You know how college is. And in the pros, look, this is a whole different level. And then you have these, and he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. So, my best advice, and I know Zeke, I know him well, I know his agent very well, to just tone it down some. Have fun, don't get me wrong. In my day, I had fun. I just loved the girls. That was my thing, chasing the girls. But I wouldn't get into fights, and that was not my thing. So I was just tone it down some. But I'll say this much here. I feel like that the reason that that all of this is happening is because, like I said, he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. And I know that's your football team.
It is my team, and at once upon a time was where you lived and played college football for the SMU Mustangs as the #1 running back recruit in the nation that year, right?
Right, exactly.
And so you got your taste of what it was like to be a pretty soon famous running back in the city of Dallas, Texas. How many more temptations are in Dallas than other cities you played in? You played in LA and obviously Indy.
Well, Dallas has so many temptations. I mean, it's a beautiful city, a lot of beautiful women. Look, when you go from college to pros, they're out there. I mean, not just the girls, the guys who want to sue you, possibly getting paid. You hit somebody in a car. I mean, they're out there. Dallas is a city that has a lot of distractions. No different from LA. I mean, no different from New York. But it becomes down to the player. I always say, my dad had a saying, it takes a second to get in trouble and a lifetime to get out. And that's a true statement because,
I think your grandfather might have said that.
He didn't say that one, but I like that one.
But it's true because, you do these things, then all of a sudden, let's just say he gets suspended 8 games. Let's just use those 8 games, a whole season. You never get that back, never. And you're hurting your football team, not just yourself.
You know what? Zeke is a man, he's a grown man, and he's responsible for his actions. But Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones have created this environment. Ever since he's on the team, if you weren't in jail on game day, Jerry would put you in the game. And basically what he's saying is that no matter what you do, it's okay as long as you can play on Sunday. And let's treat the Cowboys like a parent. Well, if I come home anytime I want to, I do whatever I want to, and my parents don't hold me accountable, what's going to stop me? See, if the NFL don't intervene, Jerry's not benching this. Jerry is not going to suspend him. Jerry is not going to take him out of the game.
No.
So the NFL is going to have to step in to say, look, you're doing too much. Because as you said, Skip, there's a whole lot of smoke. We might not see no fire, but in order to get to that smoke, there had to have been some fire at some point in time.
Had to be.
Now, maybe somebody put that fire out, and so that's why the smoke is going. But there was some fire there. And see, Skip, this started with Jerry, with Michael Irvin, with all those guys were getting in trouble. At the end of the day, if the NFL didn't intervene, Jerry put them out there on the field because Jerry was concerned about winning. That's why he will take guys with questionable character, especially if they can play. The Pac-Man Jones, the Greg Hardys. You're not touching those guys if they're just guys. But one guy had 16 sacks. One guy was the 8th pick in the draft. And you're like, well, hey, if we can get him at a discount, he can play. Put him in. If we don't put him in, somebody going to get him. Why not us reap the benefits? Jerry needs to change his mentality. I know you want to win. But like I said, he's the Al Davis of the South. Because no matter what you did, if you were able to play on Sunday, Al will put you in the game. And that's the same behavior we're seeing from. So Zeke's not going to stop.
No.
Until someone stops him.
Eric Dickerson.
Yes.
Way back in the 1970s when I was just out of college, I worked for the Los Angeles Times, and I covered the Los Angeles Rams before you were even a Ram. And to me, going to those games at the Coliseum, your Rams had moved obviously down to Anaheim, but going to the games at the Coliseum, people in LA were blasé at best about the Rams' fate and fortune. They didn't really care because there are too many other distractions. And as you know, for the longest time, LA hasn't even had football, pro football. So my question is, as you were living and playing in Anaheim, obviously Orange County, to me, I don't think there would be quite the temptations because there's not the idolatry that there is in Dallas for the Cowboys, where you are it. Even at SMU, to a degree, In Dallas, you are it. You are a big celebrity, a bigger celebrity because you don't have to fight with Hollywood as you were when you were a Ram. Not that you weren't, you were huge when you were a Ram, but there's something about being a Cowboy in Dallas that is more dangerous than being a Ram in the Los Angeles area.
I agree with you. I agree with you with that 100%. But, you know, when I played with the Rams in Orange County, I spent most of my time in LA. I came to LA to go out. I came to LA to go to restaurants, to party. Every once in a while I'd go out in Orange County, but it was very rare.
That's a long, hard drive on that
was
405,
but
right?
when you're 21 years old,
Yeah, you
that
make
drive,
it to it.
that drive seems like
Hey, what
it's
you was
nothing.
coming, what you was coming down
Yeah,
here for?
I was coming for, you know, like I said, we didn't have these here. You know, you could talk about it. Well, I wasn't there. You know, you got a picture? So the thing about being in Dallas, and you're right, being a Cowboy takes it to a whole different level.
Oh.
You might not like it. I'm not a Cowboy fan, but I have to call it like I see it. I'm a Jerry Jones fan, but Jerry does that. Just what you said. He's going to protect his players. He wants his players on the field. Now, if you're a guy that really is not playing, then you're going to be in jail.
Yeah.
Or you're not going to play. You're going to get suspended. We're not going to worry about you. But you're a top guy. You're Ezekiel Elliott or a Dak Prescott. We need you, and we need you on Sundays. And it does come to a point where you have to draw the line and say, hey, look, I can't keep getting you out of trouble. And everybody knows it. I mean, I think the guy that supposedly the fight, all of a sudden, he disappeared. Well, you know what? You want some Cowboy tickets?
That's what Shannon said yesterday.
You want season tickets?
Yeah.
You got them.
Because think about it, Skip. Not only can I get a few dollars out of this, I might get some tickets, and I'm still a hero because I'm not the guy that got Zeke suspended. I think the NFL, I think they've seen enough. They see a pattern of behavior from Mr. Elliott that they're not comfortable with, and you know they're going to protect that shield. They're going to protect their 32 owners at all costs. So Zeke, you know, we're going to have to sit you down for a little while because your behavior is getting a little bit out of hand.